it's Angie from thesquishymonster.com, and today me and Haniela are going to whip up some candy corn treats for you guys, and I'm doing candy corn cookies. Just like most cookies, you want to begin with your softened room temperature unsalted butter and cream it together with your sugar. Remember to periodically swipe down the sides of your bowl, and then you can begin adding in your other ingredients. I have a splash of some good pure vanilla extract, and then I have a room temperature egg, and then I want to cream those together as well too. Your mixture should be soft and fluffy, and then we can add in our dry ingredients. And these are definitely my go-to cutout cookies because there's essentially 3 ingredients in the wet and 3 ingredients in the dry, and then you just kind of fuse them together and that's it. So you start sprinkling in your dry in thirds and make sure you incorporate all the dry into the wet. Now that my dough has come together, I have it sectioned off in 3 lumps, and I'm going to tint them. So I'm going to begin with my yellow. And so I have a little bit of color here, and I'm going to put it into the center. And you can mix this or you can just do it by hand. And because they are such pale colors, I'm not even gonna bother even using any gloves. So I'm just gonna mix it together until the whole thing creates a yellow dough. Now that my yellow is done, I'm gonna move it to the side, and this one is actually going to be untinted as well. So to this last dough ball, I'm going to add in a little bit of red and the same yellow that I used for this one. And remember, the heat will intensify the color, so you can add in more as you work, but you can't take it back out. So you want to be mindful of that. And just a little bit of that orange, and do the same thing. I just had a crazy tussle with the plastic cling wrap. So moving on, you can use a loaf pan or a cake pan, but rectangular or square would be ideal to make slices into uniform that are straight edged. But I'm using actually a Tupperware, Pyrex glass Tupperware lined with that crazy cling wrap, and I'm going to layer my cookie dough. And this layering of the plastic wrap will help you release it, so you can just kind of invert it and go from there. So I want to begin with and these are all soft dough, cookie doughs, and I want to press down my first layer of the white. And next up is my orange layer. And you want to make sure you completely cover that first layer, and you want it to be pretty even as well. And lastly, you want to do the same thing with the last layer of the yellow. Next, we have to just cover it with the overhang and then just pop it into the refrigerator to chill for at least an hour, but overnight is what I like to do. Now that my cookie dough has chilled, I can lift it out of its container and then put this away and unwrap it. And you can see all those layers already beginning. And I'm gonna cut it this way. No, let's cut it this way so you get longer strips. So I'm gonna cut it this way, and then you'll see that. And I'm going to just start cutting little candy corn shapes, just like that. And if the OCD creature in you thinks like the color layers are all off, it's okay. It's for you, it's for fun, so don't worry about it. And if it really bugs you, you don't have to serve those if the ones that are backwards bugs you. I just took my cookies out of the oven, and they're still needing to set, but I wanted to show them to you. So they maintain their distinct layers, and they look just like candy corn. And like I said, if the OCD-ness in you, it bothers you that the stripes or the layers are backwards, then you don't have to serve them. But I think they're cute just like this, or just like this. And so I'm gonna keep all of mine, and mine baked about 4 to 5 minutes because they are 2 size. But if you're baking them larger, then obviously you're gonna need to up the baking time. But I'm going to let these cool off, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. How adorable are these cookies? They look like the real thing, and they're so cute. I mean, if you've got kids, grab them and make these for them, or make it with them, because these were an incredibly easy cookie to produce, not to mention. They pop right into your mouth. Mmm. And it's a buttery sugar cookie, but then they deceive you because they look like candy corn. It's just so cute, and they're yummy, and they're easy, so I hope you guys give this a try. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was Angie me from thissquishymonster.com, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.